Hi everyone, welcome to another video. I know I'm making this video after a really long time, but that's because I was visiting my family and I didn't get much time to make any videos. But here we are. I came across a really nice problem that was asked by Google, and so I tried to solve it using the approach that I have in mind, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. There might be other better solutions available, and if so, please do comment on this video. So let's get to the problem statement. The problem statement is you're given a set of closed intervals. Now you need to find the smallest set, or you can say a range of a number which covers all the interval, right? So in our example, let's say we are given a set of four intervals, 0 comma 3, 2 comma 6, 3 comma 4, 6 comma 9. Now one set of number that covers all the intervals is 3 comma 6, because let's say 3, so 3 is present in this interval. Now 3 covers this interval as well, this interval as well. Now 3, 4, 5 doesn't cover this interval, and that's why we have 6. So the range 3 comma 6 is minimum in size, and also it covers all the set of intervals present in our array. Now how can we solve this problem? Obviously a naive solution is we basically have this range. Now minimum of all these numbers, which is 0, a minimum of all the start values, which is 0 for the intervals, and minimum and maximum of all the end values of the intervals, which is 9. So 0 comma 9 is our one possible range, which is for sure the answer, but it's of size 10, and we need to find the minimum possible, right? So one way we can do here is we know the range 0 comma 9. Now I can make pairs of different numbers, let's say 0 comma 1, 0 comma 2, 0 comma 3, 0 comma 4, similarly 1 comma 2, 1 comma 3, right? I can make pairs of ranges using two for loops, and I'm doing that here in the pseudocode, and I just iterate over all sets to see uh, if that I and j basically cover that interval. If all the intervals, I can say if all the intervals in the set are covered by a particular I comma j range, then that I comma j is our answer, and we can possibly have a minimum check here. This actually doesn't relate to that, but I meant to have minimum value. Yeah. um, Set I comma j to be minimum. Yeah, that was my idea around here. But the overall time complexity, as you can see, is O of n cube kind. Like, it's, let's say the size of intervals is n, and the number range is m, so it's m cross m cross n, which seems like a lot, right? So can we do better? So I had an optimized solution in mind, which basically just does one iteration over the interval and we get our answer. So my optimized solution in my mind was, let's assume our interval array to be a. We sort the interval based on the start value. Okay. Now we initialize our first range with the end value. So let's say in our problem statement we had these set of intervals. So the after sorting, our array would look like 0 comma 3, 2 comma 6, 3 comma 4. Yeah, it's the input here in this case is already given in sorted order, but if we sort it in this based on the start value, this is the array that we'll get. So I just initialize my range with 3 comma 3 in this case. Why? Because 3 comma 3 for now is covering 0 comma 3, right? And that is the minimum possible range of size 1, and that's what we want to do. Now I have added one more slide where I go over the implementation in a much better way. So what I'm doing here is, let's say at the start I have this set 0 comma 3. So I set my value, I initialize my range with 3 comma 3. Okay. Now what I do is I move to the next one, 2 comma 6. Now I see if they both overlap. If they both overlap, then that means my current range is already covering the next interval as well, and I don't need to do anything. So I keep on going forward. Similarly with 3 comma 4, I see 3 comma 3 actually covers it, right, because it's overlapping. So I just move forward. Now when these kind of cases come, which is 6 comma 9, obviously 3 comma 3 is covering all the ranges from the start till where I am standing right now. I need to cover this ith interval as well. So the best possible way, and the best possible way to minimize it, would be if I take the start value of this new interval and set it as the end of my range. So in my case it was 3 comma 3. If I change this to 3 comma 6, now it's covering the current interval along with this initial 3 is covering all the previous ranges, right, and that would be my answer. So the overall time complexity here would be just O of n, because I'm just iterating over my interval. But because we are sorting, I should consider n log n time as well. So overall time complexity will come around O of n log n. So yeah, that's the solution I had in mind. Please do comment if there is any other solution, or if any other corner case that I might be missing with this solution. But yeah, if you guys like this video, please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. Thanks everyone.